Hello, world. Man, I haven't done one of these or my fucking cards in a long ass time, but today's different. We did do the cards. We did hit play or record, not play. So, a lot has changed since the last time I uploaded. I feel like I've changed a lot too. Because my last upload, I think, was angry. But now, I'm not experiencing the same thing, but something kind of similar. However, instead of being angry, being upset, or being pitiful, I'm just. I'm thinking. I don't know how else to say it. I'm processing rather than putting an emotion to it immediately. And I spent about 6 months waiting for a girl. But today, I learned she no longer liked me. So the gifts that she crafted me herself, and the letters that she wrote back to me, all of them mean nothing now. However, they still have their memories, they still have their attachments. But in terms of impact, it no longer is there. I even took off the bracelet that I wore, that I got her got her a set where it was the same as mine, so we both wore it. But I asked her today if she still wears it, and she said no. So that's all I need to know. Don't need to ask her if she still likes me. Don't need to fucking beg, grovel, and grieve. I know she no longer likes me. And there's nothing I can do about that. Besides improve myself to make it where I can get someone better than that. Man, women are scary. You think so? Because I think so. Women are, they're multifaceted. They have many faces. They have this incredible ability to analyze and understand like that the social situation that they surround themselves with. And they are so connected. Like I've been in a girls hangout before, and they just sit in a fucking circle and then just talk. No phones, no like distracting things. They just sit there and just gossip for fucking hours. And now with certain people, I can talk for hours like that, like it's nothing. But I talk with a little bit of break. We both go and do something for a second and then come back. And then if something sparks an topic again, we'll continue to talk. But I've seen women talk for like 4 hours straight. No interruptions, no breaks, no processing of what was said. They just kept going. And I find that incredible, yet kind of scary. Because I might be able to talk for hours, but sometimes I'm not. Sometimes I'm blanked. Sometimes I'll stop speaking for a while and then just start speaking in my mind and completely forget to say anything. But no, they just talk. But because of that, they are so much more connected to everything. At least in a understanding perspective. But another thing is They can ruin you with their words. They can take who you are and chop it down until you are nothing. Just by their words. That is terrifying. So now, we don't fuck with them. I'd much rather not have that happen. But change. Change is something that I am scared of. Something that my body is scared of, something that my mind is scared of, but something that my soul craves. Because I know change is what leads to improvement, and I know change is what leads to new circumstances, new opportunities, new doors to open, new pathways to walk, new routes to explore, all of that. But change is difficult for someone so rooted in routine like me. Someone whose brain screams at them for breaking a routine, for breaking a ritual, for not doing what I usually do at that time. How do I overcome this? That's what I want to know. How do I break this chain and turn it into something that pulls me forward than pulling me back? How can I reverse engineer all of my disorders until I have a skill set unlike anyone's ever seen? Because I've never heard, nor have I ever experienced, nor have I ever seen somebody who has as much as me. Yet my intelligence is able to make me not fall behind in society, but just struggle to understand it. So I have a job, I have a car, I can drive. I'm almost graduating. I fucking graduate next week. And then I graduate again the following week. And then we're gonna have a fucking giant ass party. The social battery is gonna die so fucking quick. Man, I don't like parties. I like parties where I know every single individual person that comes to. I hate parties where there's a bunch of random people who I have no fucking idea who they are. 1 or 2, maybe 3 or 4, that's fine. But like 15 to 35, like those big ass fucking parties, I hate those. I can't be in that environment. That environment is not for me. That environment is not intelligent. That environment is lower. If I try to connect to a soul in that type of environment, unless we are isolated, there's no doing that, because everyone else is not focused on that. But I'm constantly thinking that. And I like these. I like doing this. This allows me to think freely, speak my mind, not worry about whatever, but also allowing me to articulate my own thoughts rather than just frequencies, sounds, and images, and words sometimes. This allows me to articulate only in words what I am thinking, how I am feeling, and what my thought process is going through it. Now, I don't really know what the purpose for this was today. I don't mind it though. Because again, change is where new opportunities are. Change is where new people are. exchange is where new mentors are. But it is so difficult to get the fuck off my ass and to start doing something. Because my family, the people around me, and my area where I live in general is so there's no fourth, fifth, or sixth dimensional thinking. There's no outward thought. There's only inward. There's not an idea of how can we make it better for everyone. There's only the idea of how can I turn this into an advantage for me. I don't like that. I don't want that. I don't want to be around that. I don't want to breathe that. I don't want to fester in it. I don't want to attach that bad karma to my own. Because I know I'm an extraordinarily lucky person. But I know that because I make myself that. I know that luck is preparation meeting opportunity. I know I don't really prepare much anymore, at least. But I want to change that. Because I can't be a Wizard King of Luck if I don't cultivate luck. If I don't prepare for an opportunity that I would want. Because I no longer wish to work at Target. I no longer wish to do something so fucking mindless. I wish, I want, I will, and I need to do something that helps others, and I take a small portion of what they've gained as a fee. Because I know in this life, if I do not charge anything, if I do not have a fee attached to my name, then there's no way that I will survive in a world that revolves around money, a world that has been created, cultivated, and fostered by money. If I have no way of gaining more than fucking crumbs, then what am I going to do whenever I need to move out and I need to live on my own? Because the money I make right now is nowhere near enough for any sort of sustainability. Like, how do I make money by improving another person's job with just a couple of ideas? Because I know that would be fucking perfect for me. Because I think a lot, but I do little. But if my thoughts can provide other people action that will drastically improve their performance while I continue to think like I want to, then that will mean that I will be able to live comfortably. I will be able to get what I need and provide for the people that I care for while still providing enough value and enough value for the other person that their business upgrades massively while I take a small portion, a small percentage, not a portion, a percentage. Because the bigger the number, the bigger, well, if you have a small percentage, it doesn't mean much if you have a very large number to take a percentage of. Say a company makes $1 million a year and I give them an idea that will bump their 1 million to 100 million, and then I ask them for a 2% return of the money that they make, that's $2 million a year just off of 2%. Now imagine if it's like a billion or something. And instead of saying a percent, I do a decimal of a decimal, right? Like in 0.5%. If it's 1 billion and I ask for 0.5%, that is 5 million in my pocket for nothing but a thought and an idea, in a way, or in an action plan. A thought and an action plan. If I can give those to another company after I sit and I think about their products and how it could connect to more people, how it could feel more genuine, how it could make people want to click it and buy it more. How do I do this? How do I gain what I need from doing what I want to do? That's the thought. How do I get what I need from doing what I want to do? How do I get money from just thinking? Because I don't want to be famous either. Fame runs away. It does not, I don't touch it. I don't want it. I banish myself from having it because fame can mean extraordinary danger. It can mean a lot of fucking danger if you're famous. That's a better way to put it. It can mean that you will get swatted. People will call a SWAT team to come raid your house because they think it's funny. There will be people who will stalk you. There will be people who will attempt to either kidnap, ransom, or murder you if you are famous enough. I don't want that. I don't want that for my family. I don't want that for the people around me. Fame runs away from me. Fame does not come near me. I push it away. Because power surrounds me. Power surrounds me. Money flocks to me. Fame runs away, and influence is rooted in me. This is what I believe. This is what I think. And this is what I instill into myself. Because I know this thought, this idea, this little phrase will bring me everything I could possibly want. And if you adopt it too, it can bring you whatever you possibly want. But you have to believe it. You have to believe it 100% wholeheartedly without a fucking doubt. You have to unequivocally, that's a good word, unequivocally believe in it. That's what you have to do in order for that phrase to bring you whatever you want. It is a portal to manifestation. It lays out the path. You just need to walk through it. Well, I think I'm going to go now. Thank you for listening, if you did. If not, well then, fuck it, I guess. You got bored. That's fine. I get bored very easily. I understand. But I know that I am me. I know that there is no one else in this world that is like me. I know this because I'm online. I'm connected to millions of people, but not one of them, not fucking one of them, resonates with me in a way that I would feel like I belong. I have friends. I have things I just see, but I know for a fact that no one is like me. So that means no one can give me the exact path, despite me craving the exact path, despite me craving a fucking blueprint on how to live life. I will not be able to do anything great if I don't throw that fucking need for a blueprint away and just make my own. That's what I need. To make my own. Not to ask for the design of others. Well, I have a lot to think about. I hope you do too. Goodbye, and please be safe, and have a wonderful day.